Okay, to go along with the recent income or money generated video that I just recorded, I wanted to show you the Google Analytics, or the stats on how many people visit the site and things like that. And I show how to set this up during the course, but I just want to show you how it's changed. So this is February 2016, and then this is March 2016. So we see the dates here, the 10th of Feb to the 20th of March. And we see we were getting around just around 10 to 20 people a day on the site, and then it slowly increases. 25, then we're up into 30, then we're up into 35 to 40ish, then we get up to 60, 70 people, and then here at the end we jump up and we've got 94, nearly 100 people on the site. So in a month, or just over a month, we've gone from around 10 to 20 people all the way up to around 100 people a day on the site. There's a sudden jump here, and there's a couple of reasons why this would have happened. One is because the site is getting older and things don't happen overnight. So when you set your site up, it may take a while to get some traction and some visitors, and this is because Google needs to first of all crawl and rank all the content on your website. Then also it waits a bit of time before it has enough trust that your website is actually what it's supposed to be. So it needs to assess it and see how it's doing, and then only after a certain amount of time does it really sort of give you a weighting so it can rank you higher to get more traffic to your site. But also an important thing I did is at the beginning of Feb, so around this point, I put 10 keyword research articles onto my site. So I use Google AdWords Keyword Planner to identify keywords or keyword phrases that people were searching for around my chosen product range, which is barbecues, gas barbecues. Then I constructed and wrote and published on the site 10 keyword research articles. So I did this all around this date, and then slowly over this period these got ranked and indexed in Google, and this would probably relate to this increase in traffic. Then suddenly these are starting to show up more consistently, and up here we see we're getting a lot more searches. So this is kind of proof that the more high quality content you do add to your site, the more Google will index them and the more people will find them in Google searches, and then you will get more visitors to your website, and this corresponds to increased sales. And also actually with my website as well, it is a seasonal product. So obviously barbecues, gas barbecues in the UK don't sell many when it's cold, and while the weather isn't great still because we're only in March, it is getting a bit warmer, so maybe people are thinking more about barbecues, and this may relate to the increased sales. But I put down the good quality content that we published at the beginning of Feb to the higher rankings here. So hopefully I will see this trend increase as the weather gets warmer and more people start buying barbecues throughout the summer months, and I'll keep you updated. And another thing I want to look at as well is these stats here, and more specifically this bounce rate. So 44.99, so it's 45% bounce rate. That's pretty low. I'm pretty happy with that. Basically what bounce rate means is when someone searches in Google for something, so maybe best cheap gas barbecue or something like that, and I've got an article and they come to my site for that article, if they come up here and click back and go straight back to the search results because they don't like what they see in my website, that's count as a bounce. That's what bounce rate is. So if everyone did that, everyone clicked on a link in Google, came to my site straight away, click this backlink, this would be 100%. But most websites, quite a lot of websites, if you have a bounce rate of around 50 to 60 to 70%, it's all right, kind of averagey. So down here 45%, I'm pretty happy with that, and that's pretty good, and that kind of shows that the content we're putting on a website related to what people are searching for Google is pretty good. So I'm also happy with that. So there you go, I just wanted to update you, just showing you how the website is coming along, and hopefully when you do your website as I tell you to do, how I've done mine throughout the course, the 1000 course, you will see your visitors spike up towards the higher numbers and you'll get more commissions too.